This is God Hacks Raven 21, and I bring you another Gen 5 standard battle against don0frankie0m or om. Um, yeah, so he sends out his Skarmory as a lead, and I send out my Epic Crab of epicness, and we're gonna basically do a entry hazard war for the next few rounds. So we both set up our stealth rocks, and we now have rocks everywhere and stuffs. I then move my webcam. Why did I do that? I don't know. So he uses spikes, and then I use spikes. There's now stealth rocks and spikes everywhere. This looks like a demolition site at the moment. And then I use spikes again. I outsped him because he was going for a move which has negative priority. Whirlwind. That's what all Skarmories do in this generation, and probably actually in last generation they did that as well. But my Geoda comes in, and that's going to be a bit of a pain in the bum because I can't actually do anything towards this Skarmory, and he's just scouted one of my Pokemon, so now he knows that a Geoda is in my party. So I send in my Lucario because I was expecting a fighting move to be super effective because it is steel, but it's also flying, and he uses Brave Bird, and I'm gonna take that like an absolute champion. I take more around about I wouldn't say half, but I'd say near half. So I use an Aura Sphere, which is going to do a lot of damage, and I was hoping it'd be critical, but it's actually not critical, and he survives it, and I was like, ah, fuck, he survived. But he actually got a red card, and I was like, dude, we're not playing football in Pokemon. That is illegal. God, that was so fucking stupid. Right, so he goes into his spikes, and that's gonna obviously set up more entry hazards, and I'm gonna get lefties recovery, and then I go for a psychic, but he's gonna use spikes first, setting up his last layer of spikes, and then I use psychic, and I was thinking I could kill that, no problem, but I actually didn't, and I was just thinking like, that was a stupid idea. But it doesn't matter because the next move he's going to use Brave Bird, and that's going to take him out with the recoil. What I should have done here was really use the slack off to get more HP. That would have been helpful later on. But oh well, I didn't do it, so whatever. Shit's all. After 10 effects, I'm not going to really speed this up because last time I sped it up I cut the end of the video off, which is really stupid. But oh well, what can you do? He sends out an Executor, and I'm thinking, right, Executor only been used on sunny day teams, so I'm kind of guessing just a normal psychic calm mindset. So I go into Shandera because I can resist the Solar Beam, or I could resist the Psychic when it comes in. But he actually goes for a Light Screen, and I was thinking to myself, like, fuck, I can't do shit all to this Pokemon then, because Executor has beastly special defense anyway. So I went for the fire move, and he went into a Rotom-F predicting a fire move, and obviously I did go for a flamethrower, which is not going to do a lot of damage because of the light screen. So I'm going to send my Shandera back, and I'm going to go into my Slowking. I was actually hoping for, actually I can't remember what I was hoping for, because I didn't want to follow this Pokemon out. What did I want to do? Anyway, so he uses a Shadow Ball, and that's going to absolutely dominate my Slowking. There was no chance I was going to live that. So I'm guessing I put it in his fodder, but why would you want to fodder a stall Pokemon? I have no idea what I was going to do. But I send in my Lucario, and I'm going to go for an Energy Ball, a Shadow Ball, because I am a beast at that. But I take damage from entry hazards, and I live with 5 HP. That's awesome. And he sends in a Executor, and this was a really stupid mistake by me. I misclicked and went Dragon Pulse. And I was like, seriously, how the hell did I miss Shadow Ball for Dragon Pulse? They're not even near each other. Well, they're actually diagonal, but it doesn't matter. I then send out my Scarf Doriyuzu, and this Pokemon is a beast. I love this thing. And well, because it has it has 404 in attack and 420 in speed with the Choice Scarf, and that's going to outspeed a lot of Pokemon. and it also includes this Pokemon, which gets absolutely dominated by a Earthquake because of Doryu's such high attack power. He then goes into a microwave, a Rotom-F, which is Fire and Ghost, and I'm going to be able to hit an Earthquake on that because I have Mold Breaker, which basically means I can hit a Pokemon no matter what their abilities. But with Earthquake, I can't hit them with with flying types. I can't hit a Pokemon with Earthquake because of stuffs. But he goes into a Terrakion thinking that I was like a Choice Bander, but I think now he realised I'm Choice Scarf, and this is going to absolutely destroy Terrakion, because he is Rock and Fighting, and Rock is dominated by Ground, and because it is Stab, that's times 1.5, 100 times 1.5, that's like a shitload of damage. And now he sends out a Swampert, and I'm scared of any of a water move, and I send out my Geoda. I've still forgot what this Pokemon's English name is. Someone put a comment saying what this English thing is. So he uses a Earthquake, and I'm going to take that like an absolute beast because it's not very effective, and I am a defensive wall. Then the Light Screen wears off, which is actually quite needed for this next play. If this Light Screen didn't stay up for as long as it stayed up even longer, I reckon the match could have gone the other way. So Leaf Storm goes in, and my game freezes. Don't know why I did that. Oh well. So Leaf Storm, I'm going to raise up to +2 in special attack, and he's just going to show the red card. We're now going to play even more football, and unfortunately for him, he gets switched out into Doryuzu, and I can just Earthquake all day because his Jirachi is going to be dominated by Earthquake because it is super effective against Steel. So he's scared of the Earthquake and goes into his Swampert, and he's going to take damage from the Energy Hazards, and thank fuck for these Energy Hazards, because I reckon if I didn't have got those up early on, this Earthquake wouldn't have killed. Spoilers. But yeah, this Earthquake kills the Swampert, and of course, because I'm Choice Scarfed, I'll have a chance to outspeed the Jirachi. I was actually expecting a Choice Scarred Jirachi with Iron Head, but wow, I don't even know what. Oh, it was red carded, so it can't have been Choice Scarf, so I know it's going to outspeed it, and that's the end of his Jirachi, and that's also the end of this match. So thank you very much for the game, don0frankie0m. Link to the description and stuffs, but that's me. See you guys laters.